Dance, dance. Dance, dance. Woo! All right.
If you just give it, we're gonna do it
2 more times. All the kids stand back up. Come on, let's go. Dance, dance. Woo! Dance, dance. Hey, welcome to Corey's Stories.
Yuck.
This is, what do you say? Oh, yuck. Okay, I'm sorry. This is my co-host. His name is Blow Your Nose all the time because I have allergies.
What's that mean? Guys, instead of calling it Corey Stories, let's call it Corey and Kinston's Allergies.
Corey and Kinston's Allergy Stories.
Yay.
Yeah, you like that better?
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Corey and Kinston's Allergy Stories, where we talk about allergies and everything else. We have an awesome show in store for you today. Let me tell you something right at the top of the show. Later on, we're going to ask people to join us on Zoom. We're going to ask some of the kids to join us if you want to answer questions. And if you answer questions, you get some cool prizes, right? So when I ask you to join us on Zoom, you'll be able to look at the original post. In the original post, you will see a Zoom link. Click that Zoom link. It'll bring you into Zoom when the time is right, when we get to the question part of the show.
Yeah, when we sing our question song, they'll be like, I have to push in there. Yay.
Right, when we sing our question song, that's when you do that, right?
Yeah.
So what happens? So here's how the question part works. Before we move on with anything, the question part works like this. I ask you 3 questions. If you get all 3 questions correct, what happens, Kinston?
You get the bonus question.
You get the bonus question. And if you answer the bonus question correct, what happens, Kinston?
You get tickets from Daddy from the next comedy show, or you can call him Corey.
You could, yeah, you could. No, man, I'm Daddy. Man. They calling me Corey. They call me Corey. You call me Daddy. They don't tickle me. Don't tickle me. So you get tickets to the next comedy show, if that's your choice, for your parents to come to a show and we can all be around each other in public again and hang out in big groups. You can come to a comedy show. I'll give you tickets, or Kinston will give you a $10 Amazon
ticket
gift card.
It's not just a...
It's a gift card. It's not a $10 Amazon ticket. All right, so that is your prizes. When I tell you the time is right, that's when you go join us in Zoom. But right now, I told you all the time, I usually wear a college sweatshirt. The last couple of days have been very hot, and I have a feeling since the summer's here that it's coming, or it's here, or whatever, that it's going to be hot a lot of days. I'm just going to end up wearing more and more t-shirts. I'll throw college t-shirts on. I got a bunch of college t-shirts coming from my old college, from Becker. This college I was at, they were doing a campaign for hunger. So they gave me a t-shirt, and it was the Crush Hunger campaign. I can't remember the school. All right. So don't get mad at me if anybody from the school is watching, but usually I tell you all about the school, but I don't remember right now. And I wanted to put a t-shirt on. I was going to wear a sweatshirt. I started sweating. I was like, I'm hot. I can't wear a sweatshirt today. I need to put on a t-shirt. And so I put that on instead. And I should have looked up, like, what school is this? I've been to a lot of schools. I've performed at so many schools. And what happens? I make the people laugh so hard. What happens, Kinston?
They pee in their pants.
They pee in their pants, right? But it's good pee. It's good pee. It's laugh pee. It's laugh pee. It's laugh pee. And then and they cry, but it's good cry. It's good tears. It's good tears. It's good tears.
Guys, don't be like, we're not talking about privates, just so you know.
No, nobody's talking about privates. We just said pee and we said crying. That's not talking about privates, okay? Everybody pees. If they don't pee, if you can't pee,
pee is from your private.
If you can't pee, you have a problem. I hope you can pee. And for all the little kids, I know there's little kids and there's big kids in here. Kinston and I have a song for all the little kids to encourage you. If you're trying to get your kid to use the potty, you have to have them sing this song. I don't pee. No, that's not the song, right? Yeah, right. We have a song for you. If your kids need to pee, this is the song for you, okay? I pee in the potty, I don't pee in my pants. I pee in the potty when I do the pee-pee dance. Woo, I poop in the potty, I don't poop in my pants. I poop in the potty when I do the poop-poop dance. All right? That's your song for all the little kids that are still using the potty, learning how to use the potty. I don't know, maybe you're 5.
Like a 1-year-old.
Yeah, if you're 5 and you're still, like, get it together, okay?
If you're 5, if you're like 13, get it together,
Get it together. Can I tell you a parent's favorite day? A lot of parents won't tell you this. Okay. No, you know what? I'll save that. I'll save that.
Don't save it. Tell him.
No, I don't want to tell him. No, I don't want to tell him. No, I don't want to tell him. Ah! Okay, I'll tell him. So, you ready for your secret? I'm going to tell you your secret today. Okay, you ready? All right, I'll tell them their secret today. Here's your secret. Okay? Come in really close. Let's tell all the kids to come close. I'm going to whisper your secret to you. It's a secret. When there's a secret, we don't say secrets out loud. It's a secret for a reason. We have to say it quietly. Here's your secret for today. You knew we were going to do that.
But if you knew you did. Yeah, you have to say that.
All right.
I'm going to call you a weirdo.
No, I'm not a weirdo. Don't call me a weirdo. I got to tell them what the secret is. Okay. All right. I'm going to really tell you the secret now. All right. Sit down. Let's pay attention and tell them what the real secret is. Because this is the secret. I think that now, yeah, this is a secret that some secrets I tell you help you for your whole life. This secret is specifically for the kids. I would say it's for the kids like 6 and under, maybe 5 and under. Okay.
Well,
Here. No. If there's 15 under, there's a problem. Okay. So here's the secret. You don't know this, but one of your parents' proudest moments for you, one of their proudest achievements, one of the things they get the happiest about, and they might not say this to you. They just say it to other big people. They say it to other adults. They're like, oh, guess what I don't have to do anymore? Wipe my kid's butt. Ah! That is their most favorite thing to ever happen to them. Parents, it's a milestone. You first you crawl, and then you walk. They're like, take your first step. You're like, stop, and you take your first step, and everybody's excited, like, whoa, you took your first step. Whoa, look at my baby go. But first, it starts with lifting your head. They're so excited. You know when you're like a little baby.
Like this.
Yeah, I'm a baby. Yeah. All I can do is go, yeah. Right? Do you know, at first your parents are just so happy. They'll call their friends and they'll be like, hey, guess what? My son just lifted up his head. He's so strong. He's so much more advanced than all the other kids in the whole world because he went, because when you're really little, your head's too heavy for your body. And so it's really hard to pick your head up. But then you start picking your head up and everyone's like, whoa, right? Then they get excited when you crawl. They're like, oh my goodness, my kid's crawling. And some of you, when you crawl, you look crazy. Your parents will show you videos after the show, maybe tomorrow because you're going to bed after the show.
Like you're a baby.
When you're a baby, they show you when you crawl. Oh my goodness.
It's like a baby tiger crawling.
Oh, they're worse than a baby tiger crawling because you can't crawl yet. And so you just like, some babies crawl like really cool. Like they crawl like army crawl with like their forearms and they're pulling their legs along. And some of you just have like this weird, like one arm and then you're dragging your legs and people are looking at you like, I think something's wrong with my kid. I don't know. Hey, does your kid crawl with both hands and arms and knees and ankles and elbows? Or does he just crawl? Like your parents feel so weird. They don't know what to do. They're calling all the other parents and the other parents are like, yeah, my kid does the same thing. And then you crawl regular, you get on your knees, and some of you don't even crawl that long. You just stand up and you're like, I'm ready to run. And you're running all over the place. And your parents are like, oh my goodness, my kid's walking and he's running and he's pulling himself up. That's the next step, is pulling yourself up. You go next to things and you go, and they're like, oh, he's pulling himself up. She's so advanced. Right? And it's everybody's so happy.
That no one come over to our house because I am super fast shoes. He's like, oh, he's there. Like, wait, he was here. You wasn't over there.
You're so fast.
I'm like here. I'm over here.
Yeah. And your parents, let me tell you this. This is a huge we're getting to the secret. Don't worry about it. I already told you the secret, but I have to explain it to you. Your parents are so excited at first when you do you realize how happy you are when you roll over? You lift your head, and then this is still when you're little. Like at some point you roll over and they're like, oh, he rolled over all the way. And it's really exciting at first. And then you keep rolling. And we're like, no, stop rolling. Because then we can't walk away from you because you just roll all over the place and you fall off of the changing table. And we're like, I'm the worst parent in the world. This is before you even know that we dropped you on your head. You have no idea. We're like, we dropped him on the floor because he rolled off the table.
Don't get sad at this. My brother was like,
hey, don't be letting out any secrets. Anyways, so, okay, you sure?
Yeah, I can. I'm helping you explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
So
hypothetically, your brother, what happened?
This is weird. Like, Evelyn, listen.
Weird to you. Weird's his new word. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listen to me. When my brother was 2, Kaden, he was 2. He fell off his chair 2 times. One at my neighbor's house and one at my own house.
Okay.
It's unbelievable.
We're talking about other people's. We're not talking about Kaden right now. We're talking about their kids. How their kids fall. Not your brother.
Weirdo.
So then they get excited because the kid starts rolling, and then you roll too much, and then you scare them, okay? And then you're crawling, and you crawl around too much because at first they used to be able to leave you. Then you start crawling out of the crib, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, my baby can crawl!" And then he can climb, and then he climbs out of the crib now, and then you scare him because you're moving all around, and we can't control you anymore, and then we can't put you in your room because you keep opening the door like, "I'm out, here I am!" Right? Okay, this is what happens. But then the milestone, the biggest one, the one that makes us the happiest is when we don't have to wipe your butt. When you wipe your own butt, it's like,
And when you stand up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, when you don't have to empty. Listen, first of all, most people that are using a potty aren't wiping their own butt. They move to the big toilet.
Like a baby,
yeah.
They're so annoyed because I have to wash my baby's toilet.
Right. And it's the worst. But just know that the sooner you gain that skill of wiping your own butt, your parents will love you a little bit more, okay? They might not say it to you, and they might be like, "Oh, no, I love you anyways. I love you just the way you are." They love you more when you learn how to wipe your butt and you poop in the big toilet and you pee in the big toilet. They're like, "Wow, I don't have to clean it. I don't have to rinse it. I don't have to wipe it. It's just there, and you're doing it yourself." We have to, so that's it, okay? That's all the poop and pee talk we're going to have, but I just wanted you to know that. Go ahead. Is there anything else you want to say?
Even when you're 4, they're so happy when you're like, "I want to poop in the little toilet."
No, the big one. They're happy when you poop in the big one.
Listen to me. I was explaining. I was telling them something.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
When you're 4 and you poop in the little toilet and pee, they're like, "I love you, but I don't love what you're doing because you're too crazy. Because what you're 4, and why are you wiping your? Why don't we have to wipe your butt when you're in the baby toilet?
Right.
We still have to wash it out.
Right.
It's annoying for them.
Right.
Even when 16, 17.
No, that's way too old. Let's stick with 4 or 5-ish age range. All right.
And 10.
No, 10's too old. The 10-year-old better be wiping his own butt. If you're 10, I'm not wiping your butt. I'm just saying, okay? You just gonna be just stinky little boy. Okay, so let's move on. Here we go. Now, it's time for some questions. And here you go. If you're just joining us right now, we want you to come join us on Zoom because we have some questions for you, right? So the questions, the way it works is you go into the Zoom link, click the Zoom link, and you'll come into the questions. We're going to sing the song right now and give you time to join us on Zoom because we got some questions for you today. Bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam. We have some questions for questions for you today. Bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam. We have some questions for you. All right. Let's see who's in the...
We're going to do it one more time.
We're not doing it any more times. They had enough times. We're so sweet to these people. You are the nicest. You know how nice you are? You're so sweet. You're always trying to hook people up. All right, here we go. Let's see who's in the... You better not call me a weirdo again. I'm going to bite your cheek. Okay, let's see who's in our Zoom link right now. Let's check it out. All right. Questions for you today. Bam, bam. Questions for you today. Now, I might let in 2 people. I will let you know. I might let in 2 people to come into Zoom to answer the questions.
Don't be
Maybe.
sad because we let in 2 people yesterday.
Right.
Don't be sad because we didn't know those people around
right.
yesterday.
And yeah, and don't be and if you get the questions wrong, if you don't get them all right, it's okay. All right, let's see who this is. Here we go. We're gonna admit somebody now. Let's see who we are bringing into the Zoom link. I just looked. I peeked at it real quick. Let's see who's there. All right, Kristen Newzetti. Let's see who this is. Hello. Who is this? Let's see who this is here. Ooh, I'm hot. I need to pat my forehead. I can't hear you. You have to speak up a little bit louder. It's okay. Take your time. Hurry up. No, she's not tired. Her audio's connecting. She's connecting right now.
Hi.
Hey, what's your name?
Kinsley.
Kinsley?
Kinsley.
Kinsley. That's a really cool name, Kinsley.
It's like Kingston.
It's like Kinston and Kinsley. Kinston and Kinsley sitting in the tree. Kinston and Kinsley sitting in the tree. I'm not going to sing the rest of the song because I don't know. Never mind. Anyways.
Kingston and sitting in the tree with the shark and like the tea.
Yep, drinking some tea. All right, there we go. So, Kinsley, how old are you?
5.
Whoa, just like
Kingston!
All right, listen.
Wait, what's 5, 5, and
5, 5, and 5? 15. Thank you very much. Don't ever check my math again, okay?
6, 6, and 6, 6, 6,
Oh,
and 6.
okay, listen. Too many sixes, first of all right? Let's move on. We're here with Kristen, all right? I mean, we're here with Kinsley. Sorry, I see Kristen at the bottom of the screen. This is Kinsley. Kinsley, can you first tell us where you're from?
Holden.
You're from, are you from Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Okay, and tell me something that you're really good at.
Soccer.
And tell me something. You better stop looking at your mom. Tell her the rules, Kinston.
Don't let your parents help you.
She can't hear you.
Don't let your parents help you.
Okay, here we go.
She still can't hear me.
She heard you. Okay, so Kinsley. Okay, here's my other question for you. Tell me something that you want to get better at. It's okay. Take your time.
Hurry up. I think that was right out of your mouth.
Yeah, you did take
Reading.
Reading. All right, reading is cool. All right. Now, when we ask you these other questions, the one rule is if you don't know the answer, it's okay. You can guess anything. You just can't have your mom. You just can't have your mom help you, okay? No mom, no dad help. This is all on you because you're a big girl. You are you said you're only 3, right?
No, I'm 5.
Oh, then you're 5. You can answer everything by yourself. Thank you very much, Miss Kinsley. Okay, here we go.
Like 5 questions.
She's 5. Well, she's only gonna get 3 questions and then she's gonna get the bonus question. All right, because you know what, Kinsley? We have some questions for you today. Bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam. We have some questions for you. All right, Kinsley. Here is your first question. Are you ready? Okay. Which one of these, and if you don't know the answer, just guess, and if you get any wrong, so what? You're going to be back on Corey Stories again. It's not a big deal. Everybody at home, answer the questions in the comments so you can help Kinsley out. If she looks down there and gets the question in time from the comments, it's okay with me. Here we go. Which one of these is a mammal? A whale or a dog?
A whale.
Okay. So you're half right and half wrong. Because the answer is both. It was a trick question. But you're not wrong. So we're going to keep going. Here we go. You're not wrong because a whale is a mammal. That was just a trick question. That was just something to see if you're ready to go. All right, here you go. Kinsley, tell me which of these numbers are even numbers, okay? You ready? 7, 8, 9, and 36. You pick the 2 numbers that you think are even numbers. Just guess whatever you want. 7, 8, 9, and 36. 2 of those numbers are even. If you're at home right now, answer these questions as well. 7, 8, 9, and 36.
7 and 9.
7 and 9. Okay. So, all right, let's see what people write at home. Let's see if anybody's filling in the answers at home. All right. Let's give you a second there. And then I'm going to ask you the third question. Third question is, which one of these places is the city? Boston or Massachusetts? Which one is the city?
Boston.
Yes! Oh, Kinsley! You got the question right. You got the question right. You got the question right. Because your name is Kinsley. You got the question right. Oh, you got the question right. You got the question right. Because your name is Kinsley.
And you're fat.
All right. So, Kinsley, the other question that I asked you about the even numbers, you actually told me the odd numbers. I should have asked you the odd numbers because you told me 7 and 9. You picked the 2 odd numbers instead of the 2 evens, but that's fine. You still picked 2 numbers. You made a guess, and that was awesome. And I appreciate you making a guess and taking a chance at answering the questions. You did such a good job. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. I hope you enjoy the show. Do you have fun watching the show?
Yeah.
You know that last question, what just happened right there when I asked you what was the city, Boston and Massachusetts? You got the question right. You got the question right. You got the question right because your name is Kinsley. All right, Kinsley, I want you to enjoy the rest of the show. I want you to call in again. I'm going to have more questions for you. Sometimes they're really easy. Sometimes they're really hard. Sometimes they're in between. I never know what they're going to be. They just come out of my brain because Kinson touches my head on this side. Touch it. And then it's like, and then the answers just come out, the questions come out, and I put them on the paper, and then whatever comes out, I read them. Okay?
But every time when I touch that, the questions are like, and then there's new questions popping out.
All the time.
Like there's like just cards. There's tons of cards in there.
I don't have cards in my head. You just said there's cards in my head. No. See, he's always trying to say I got cards in my head. Kinsley, do you think I have cards in my head?
No.
Thank you. Oh.
Like the magic card.
Oh, my magic cards. Yeah, I have magic cards in my head.
Because like, oh, what should I choose safe?
All right, Kinsley, I'm going to leave, but I want to ask you one more question because I love how you answered that last question. I'm going to ask you this one last question, okay? Just for fun. What is 3 plus 2?
7.
Try one more time. Count. Use your fingers. Use your fingers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's how many fingers.
10.
3 plus 2. How many is that?
3 plus 2. One.
I can't. You can't help me.
Oh, look at her keeping to the rules over there. I love it, Kinsley. Oh, you're so honest. Tell me how many that is. Count my fingers. My fingers look like sausages. I got kielbasa fingers.
5.
Oh, you got the question right. You got the question right. You got the question right because your name is Kinsley. Thank you for being on Corey Stories, Kinsley. You are awesome, and I hope I see you again and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. She said bye to you.
Bye.
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 You're welcome.
What you saying you're welcome for?
She said thank you.
Oh, sorry. You're welcome. I didn't hear her. I'm sorry.
Bye.
He's always getting on my case. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna push you away.
Oh, that was so cool. She was so cool. All right. We got an awesome book for you right now. We're going to read your book. And before we bring in our special guest, this is awesome right now.
Before we bring in our special guest.
What? Yeah, we're going to bring in a special guest in a minute. After we read the book, we're going to bring our special guest in, silly.
Busy day.
Hey, can you wait till we get to the book time here, okay? Because you know it's book time, book time, book time. Boogie, 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 book time, book time, book time. Boogie, 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 book time, book time, book time. Boogie, 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 boogie. Okay, the name of the book today is what, Kinston?
Busy day.
The Very Busy Day. This book is by Diana Hendry, illustrated by Jane Chapman. Okay, we're gonna slide out and let you enjoy the book while we read the book to you. Enjoy your book. Enjoy your book. Enjoy your book. The Very Busy Day. It was a hot sunny day, and Big Mouse was digging in the garden. Little Mouse sat on the swing wearing his hat. There's a lot of digging to do, said Big Mouse. Come on and help me, Little Mouse. I'm too busy to help, said Little Mouse. I'm dreaming up something. And he swung up and down, up and down. You could plant these seeds, said Big Mouse. If you plant them in the soil, they'll dream up flowers. Said Little Mouse. I'm busy thinking about my own dreams. Busy doing nothing, grumbled Big Mouse. Little Mouse slid off the swing and jumped into the wheelbarrow. He lay and gazed at the sky. I need a wheelbarrow, for the weeds, said Big Mouse. And look at the mess you've made. Big Mouse tipped Little Mouse out onto the grass. Please, Little Mouse. Please, Little Mouse. Please, Little Mouse. I need some help. I'm too busy to help, cried Little Mouse, and he ran off to pick some daisies. You notice Little Mouse has a deep voice, and Big Mouse has a little light voice. Big Mouse picked up all the weeds. He mopped his brow and stretched his back. Phew, it's hot, he puffed. And this wheelbarrow's very heavy all of a sudden. It was heavy because Little Mouse had jumped back in. He was just sitting on top of the weeds, making it a daisy chain. Creak. I'm not pushing you in the weeds, said Big Mouse indignantly. Out you go. Come on, out you go. Come up and help me take out the weeds to dump. Little Mouse put the daisy chain around his neck and scrambled out of the wheelbarrow, but he still didn't help. Big Mouse, he still didn't help Big Mouse. He picked lots and lots of clover instead. He put some clover in a flower pot on the back doorstep. Huff, puff, huff, puff. Big Mouse pushed the wheelbarrow to the dump himself, muttering angrily. Big Mouse went to find his rake. He couldn't see Little Mouse anywhere. Come on, Little Mouse, he called. There's a little rake here for you too. As Big Mouse climbed down the ladder, Little Mouse poked out his head. Can't you see I'm busy? He called. I'm collecting bird feathers. This dream is very hard work. Humph, said Big Mouse. There's a dream and there's doing too. There's a dream and there's doing. What about a little doing from you, huh? Come on. Little Mouse had found 3 snowy white feathers. He laid them carefully on the doorstep. Now, Big Mouse was busy picking strawberries. Little Mouse, Little Mouse, he called. Could you help me carry this strawberry to the ladder? Can't stop now, said Little Mouse. I need something from the kitchen. The sun made Big Mouse's headache, and he felt very annoyed with Little Mouse for not helping him. What's he doing now? Big Mouse grumbled. Little Mouse rushed into the yard. Big Mouse, he called. Look what I've made for you. Look what I've made for you, Big Mouse. It's your very own sun hat. Thank you, Little Mouse, said Big Mouse, putting it on his head. Now I can see what you've been busy. You've been busy today too. Now I can see that. We've both been busy, said Little Mouse, yawning. There's just time to do one more thing. There's just time to do one more thing too, said Big Mouse. And that's time to take a nice long nap. Big Mouse and Little Mouse curled up together underneath the leaves. They were sleeping so soundly that Little Mouse's hat fell off, and Big Mouse's sun hat slid right over his nose. The end. That's pretty cool. They had a really good nap.
That was a great book.
That was a good book. The Very Busy Day. I like that book. That was cool. Did you like that book? Did you like the book? I was talking to you. Hello, Earth to Kinston. Okay. Did you guys like that book at home?
I loved it.
You did?
I was a statue first.
What did you get from the book? What do you think? What did you get from the book? Did you love it, or did you like kind of like it, or tell me the truth? What'd you feel about it? Okay, you don't have to talk about it.
I can tell you something.
Yes. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
I loved it.
He was like, I really didn't like it that much, but I loved it. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. It's okay. All right. You guys know what it's time for right now. You know what it's time for.
But first
we have to introduce our special guest. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Who's our special guest? Do you remember her name? Our special guest today is a very good friend of mine. She's hilarious. She's a hilarious comedian. She's a hilarious storyteller. She is one of my favorite comedians ever, ever, ever. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the hilarious Bethany Vandelft. Come on in, Bethany. What is up? Bethany's audio's coming in right now. She's gonna unmute herself. What's up, Bethany?
What are you doing?
How you doing?
I love your voice work and your storytelling.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
It's
Thank
on
you.
point.
Yes.
How are you? Look, I'm looking at the screen like you can see me looking at you. How are you?
Good.
Yes.
Great.
This is awesome. She's one of my really good friends. Bethany, do you know what time it is?
It's joke.
Yes.
Joke.
Yes. All the kids stand up right now. You know what time it is. All the kids get up. Come on. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. One more time. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. Yes, Bethany. Thank you. We are so glad that you were here. We love joke time.
I love joke time. I made it a family affair. I hope that's okay.
Oh, yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Everybody wrote a joke or shared a joke, okay?
Okay, everybody shared a joke. All right, good. How many jokes are you going to do today?
It's 4 jokes, all right? If you want 4.
Is that okay?
But also,
hold on, let me check with the producer.
Okay, yeah.
Okay with 4 jokes? Go ahead, speak up, talk loud. Oh, he has to think about it.
You, yeah, think for a minute. Take your time.
Yeah, take your time. Hurry up. Yes. Okay, the answer is yes. Yes? Oh, he never says yes. He always says no. I can't believe.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You're like Amy in the Sonic show. Every time he says the name, she's like, ah!
Okay, I'm Amy from the Sonic show.
I could do that. All right, so listen, you can shut it down if it's too many jokes, okay?
Here we go.
Here's the first joke.
Okay.
What did the orchestra musician say when he found his lost instrument?
Ooh, what did the orchestra musician say when he found his lost instrument? I don't know what.
Cello.
Oh,
is
cello.
It me you're looking for?
Yes, cello. Jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. I didn't mean to. All right, cello.
Okay. This one is courtesy of Lulu.
Okay.
She may have heard it or wrote it, but she shared it. She's sharing. Okay.
Lulu is her daughter, by the way.
Lulu is my daughter.
Yes.
She asks, how do you know when a train is eating pancakes?
Ooh, that's a good one. How do you know when a train is eating pancakes? How?
You can hear it. Choo choo.
Oh! Jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. 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 Yes, you can hear it. Choo choo.
That's a good one. Choo choo.
I like it.
All right. 2 more. One is from Nico. So that was from Lulu. One is from Nico and one is from Jamie. Okay. Here's Nico's.
Okay.
How did the little bee look on picture day?
How did the little bee look on picture day? How?
Beautiful.
Oh, I like it. Beautiful. Jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. Bum
That's my favorite movie.
Ow. Bum bum bum. Ow. Yes, I liked it.
Okay, last one. This is
last one. Here we go.
Dada. This is Dada's joke.
This is the daddy joke.
What did the horse say when the cow moved in next door?
What did the horse say when the cow moved in next door? What?
I can't wait to meet the new neighbors.
I love it. Oh, jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Ow. Yes. Listen, tell Jamie I love that. I love that one. Can't wait to meet the new neighbor.
Hey. He did it right too. I didn't do it justice.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah, right up in there.
That was good. That was so good, Bethany. Thank you. Will you hang with us while we close the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, everybody clap right now and give it up for Bethany Vandelft. Thank you. And for your parents, wait a minute. Bethany just came out with a comedy album too, just recently. For your parents, tell your parents to listen to her comedy album. Bethany, tell me the name of the comedy album again.
I'm Not a Llama.
I'm not a llama.
I'm not a llama.
I'm not a
just
llama.
For your parents.
She's not a llama.
I am not
Red pajama. She's not a llama. That is the name of the comedy album. It's called I'm Not a Llama. Make sure your parents, to all the parents, get her CD, her album. It is very, very funny. Very funny. Bethany, she did 4 jokes. We're not gonna do a joke. Oh no, Kinson wants to do one joke. He has a joke. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's Wheel's favorite? What's Wheel's favorite music?
What's Wheel's favorite music?
What's a Wheel's favorite music?
I don't know.
What?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Oh! Jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. 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 Oh, you can listen. We spoiled you at home today, by the way. You got 5 jokes.
Roll.
We gave you
Rock and roll. That is so good.
If you're 5, you're like, oh, I got some 5 jokes because I'm 5. Because I want to take a dab.
I didn't know he was gonna rap at the end of the show. I didn't know he was gonna rap. That was just 5 jokes that we gave you. We spoiled you. I cannot believe that Bethany just gave you 4. Kinson gave you 1. This is awesome. But now the show is over. So I need you to know that here's what I want to say. If you live on the West Coast, you know how it is. You know what I'm going to say. If you live on the West Coast, I know you're coming in for dinner right now. You're probably catching some of the show. Maybe you're going to watch the show tonight before you go to bed. Your parents don't let you watch it yet until it's bedtime. But I bet you're sitting there watching it right now like, we're about to eat. And then on the East Coast.
All day you were like, Mom, Dad, Mom. Oh my God. I can't get my pajamas on.
Yeah.
You need to wipe my butt.
Yeah, exactly. Like in our secret. That's what you're gonna say. Can you wipe my butt, please? I need you to wipe my butt, please. Help me wipe my butt.
Finished.
I'm finished. Yeah, I'm finished. Oh,
I'm finished.
You don't know how parents dread when they hear you say, "I'm finished." That
I'm
is
finished.
so. Oh, it makes us inside. We go. We get so angry, but we're like, we'll be right there because we're just starting to crunch into a nice sandwich, and you're like, "I'm finished," and you're like, ah. And we have to put our food down, and we have to go wipe a butt. Okay, so understand that right now.
And I don't like washing their hands. Like.
No, we like washing our hands, but we were just eating a sandwich. We do wash our hands.
But then you gotta wipe a butt, wash your hands, and then get back to the sandwich.
And then you're gonna go back to your sandwich. And then when you go back to your sandwich, someone goes, look at me, look, I'm flipping, look, I'm backwards, look.
Oh no, my brother's head is broken.
Can you help me pull my pants up? Can you help me pull my pants up? Can you help me pull my pants up? Can you help me pull my shorts up? Can my undies are down in my pants and I can't pull up my pants. I just have my pants up and my undies are down in my pants. Can you help me pull everything up? I'm not comfortable. Why? Because my undies are down at my knees and my shorts are up at my okay. So all your parents are feeling like that right now, and what they want to do on the East Coast is they want to go to bed. So if they're waiting for me to put you to bed, if they're waiting for me, I need you to know I'm putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na, putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na, putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na, time for you to sleep. Bed tonight. Na 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 na, putting you to bed tonight. Thanks again to Bethany Vandelft for coming on the show. Bed tonight. Na 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 na, time for you to sleep. Get our album. It's called I'm Not a Llama. Right, bed tonight. No, that's wrong. It's called
No, that's it.
Oh, that's it. I'm not alone. I'm not
Not
alone.
alone.
Bed
Don't
tonight.
come
Na
here.
na 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 na. This is the last time. Come on, everybody, go to sleep with us. Bed tonight.
Good
Na
night.
na 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 na.
Na, na, na.
Putting you to bed
Bed
tonight. Na
tonight.
na 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 na. Everybody, go to sleep with us. Bed tonight. Na 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 na. Time for you to sleep, 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 sleep.